Hola and bienvenidos, Star Wars amigos and Star Wars fans around the world, and welcome to another video. Well, this is a really cool video because I did some swaps. Well, I've actually been doing this a few years now. Been doing some swaps for a few years now with a great guy in Mexico, and he sends me sort of Mexican only sort of items, and yeah, I get some really cool stuff from him, and I send him some really cool UK stuff. So it's a really nice little relationship we have, swapping and sort of sourcing out little bits for each other, and it's a he's a great guy, and so it's amazing who you meet on YouTube, isn't it? Never met the guy, but he's a great guy, and he does some really nice bits for me. Finds some cool stuff. So these are all items that turned up in a nice big box from Mexico last week, and so I was shocked. I didn't know where he was sending. He said, "I've picked up some really nice bits for you because I know you like the." You know, he knows that. Anyone watching my videos knows that I don't just collect the Star Wars figures and the vehicles and the ships and all the toy stuff. I love all of the other items, like the food packaging. Absolutely, I'm a food packaging nut. And things like bubble bath bottles, and see there, the sports bottles, and in the front row there, toothbrushes. And I've got something very cool that's not on camera at the moment because I've got to hold it up. So it will be in a moment. So stay tuned for that because I'm going to finish with that, and it's awesome. And I've never seen one before, and so I'm going to leave that to the end. But let's go through. First of all, there are two 3-in-1 shampoo bottles, which so you've got body wash, shampoo and conditioner in a Yoda bottle. How cool is that? He said there was only 2 of these, so he picked up both. They are now empty and ready to display in my collection room, along with probably about 150 other, actually probably, no, it's probably more, like 250 by now, shampoo bottles from right back from the very beginning of Star Wars to the present day. So they're really cool. Love that sort of stuff. This is awesome. It's an unlicensed product, which love bootleg stuff. Really cool. And apparently, I'm not going to try and pronounce the name there, but it's quite big in Mexico, and they do a clothing range and different sort of things for Day of the Dead. So this is a Mexican Day of the Dead Darth Vader. There's the little hole at the back there. Pop your sweets or candy inside, and yeah, so kids taking these out. So he didn't see any other types of Star Wars ones, so that's really cool. It's paper mache, and for some reason plastic teeth. So very cool. Never seen anything like that before. I've seen the R2-D2 Halloween buckets in the States and a few other ones over the years, but that's the only Day of the Dead thing I've ever had that's Star Wars. Absolutely cool. And these sports bottles, they came from the Mexican equivalent of a Poundland or 99p store, and really quite thick and very good quality plastic. Very cheap though. Double-sided printing, really nice. Excellent quality, huge as well. And there you go. It says there, made in Mexico on the bottom. If we can focus. Yeah, well, it does say made in Mexico on the bottom. So I love that. And there's a Vader version. Also double-sided printing. And an R2 version. So cool. If you check out my older 650 something videos at the moment, so if you check out my videos, you'll see all my lunchbox videos, sports bottle videos, as well as everything else. And there's a really cool Stormtrooper bottle. And something, as I said, food packaging. I absolutely love food packaging from around the world. I'm an absolute Star Wars food packaging nut. Check out my other videos. There's some amazing UK stuff just come out for October 2015. Do check it out. There's some new Kellogg stuff, and there's some Kerry Foods cheese, Star Wars cheese. Yeah, really. But in Mexico, a company called Golden Hills have produced 5 different boxes. 5 Kellogg's? You only do the 1. Please ignore the speeding police car. Kellogg's only do the one over here in the UK. Mexico, 5. So Kellogg's have cheated a bit in the UK, where they have a double-sided box. So you've got on one side, check out my old videos if you want to see them. They've got R2-D2 on one side and Darth Vader on the other side. Whereas Mexico, amazing, you have Jedi Crunch, and on the back you have cut out and keep characters and vehicles. So you have an X-Wing, you have a Clone Trooper, Luke, R2 and Vader. So really cool, really nice packaging. And you have Cocoa Rebels. Chewie's on the box of Cocoa Rebels. Absolutely fantastic. Great picture. Huge amount of detail in the picture. You can Chewie's teeth. It's such a close-up. And on the back of there you have Han, Boba Fett, Chewie of course, R2 and 3PO. That's a really nice pose for Han there. Same with Chewie. Very, very cool box. And it didn't come with cereal. He kept the cereal, which I'm not actually interested in the cereal. Oh, that's Fruity Sables. And that's got Darth Maul on it. How cool is that to see Darth Maul? And it's a really scary Darth Maul picture. On the back of there you have an Anakin, a Ben, battle droid, and here also got Grievous. So that is an awesome box. And on the other side here, there's Clone Trooper with and his Zuku clones. On the back, there's Slave Leia, Mace Windu, and repeated Vader, and also Luke, and very cool Yoda at the bottom there. Awesome, awesome packaging. Absolutely love this stuff. And finally, the bumper huge box. You have C-3PO and R2-D2, and that's the Zuku droids. And on the back of that box, you have some cut out and keep snap cards, which are really cool. Absolutely love these. Now the row here, these are all toothbrushes, so I'm going for a close-up on those. Now I have Star Wars toothbrushes right back from the early Colgate promotions, and so I have an unbelievable amount of toothbrushes. If you don't collect toothbrushes, you probably didn't even know that they did so many Star Wars toothbrushes. Now these 3 here are very cool because they are battery operated and they have a timer in them. So the person, I was going to say child, but the person using them activates the button and they know how long they've got to brush their teeth. And something I've never seen before are these double packs on the end. So really cool. I do have a couple of these toothbrushes, but I definitely don't have them in the made in Mexico packaging and made under the gum manufacturer. So really, really, really cool. Absolutely, I love them. And now for the grand finale, wrapped up in tissue paper, came this is definitely one of the coolest Star Wars items I have ever seen. And it's not an official product. Apparently it's handmade by some guy that coming in here. I didn't see your lightsaber. And you, yeah, apparently they're handmade. This guy makes really cool marionettes. And we have Darth Vader marionette. How amazing is that? Now, he put a note in saying you might want to repaint the lightsaber, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it exactly how it came, like that. It looks absolutely amazing. I love this. This is such a cool item. I love bootleg items. I love, when you get something like a high quality bootleg item, it's absolutely amazing. How do you take a seat? And so this is so cool. I'm going to do a separate video on this, so do check out my videos if you want some close-ups. Anyway guys, that is my Mexican haul, and so we've been swapping bits for a few years now, and he's never let me down, and I hope I've never let him down. Awesome guy. Didn't want a name check, so he's on YouTube, but he's just on there as a viewer, not as a YouTuber. So as always guys, check me out on Twitter. The moment I find new stuff, I tweet about it. I'll let you know what I found, where I found it, and how much I paid, so you guys can get out there, make the most of the Star Wars bargains, and find those new things before they disappear. And do click like on the video here on YouTube, and subscribe as well, and check out my older stuff as well, because there's some really cool videos. Okay, until next time, thank you very much for watching, it's very much appreciated, and adios amigos, and may the force be with you. Bye for now.